Now, I did this game a while back as an introduction because I love this game. It's the very first game I ever played in my life. It's very easy to confuse the title with that with another character. This is in fact Jumpman for the Commodore 64. And whenever you look it up, usually you'll end up getting either one of three things. Usually it's the other two. But you will end up getting either, you'll either get the Michael Jordan Nike shoes, or the other name for what Mario was in the Donkey Kong game, because he was referred to as Jumpman. Very rarely will you get the Commodore 64 game of this, let alone the Atari. And it's kind of a shame because this is it's a fast and loose and yet very, very tight controlled game. What was the button to start this again? Oh, right, I wasn't even looking at the... I wasn't even focused, okay. Typed an equal sign in the chat. Yeah. So we have three different modes: beginner, intermediate, advanced, grand loop, and randomizer. Now, obviously, you have the beginner, intermediate, and advanced, which are like different courses of levels you can pick from. Grand loop being 1, 2, and 3, and then the randomizer, which I always picked when I was little because you got to see more of the game. Randomizer just started you with one level, and then it would randomly go to different levels in the game. There would be no end, you would just get random levels. I'll go ahead and start with the beginner. I should mention you can choose the speed of your character when you start the game. Actually, you can change it between levels and lives. Almost got myself killed there, on purpose, mind you. It's just an easy way of getting the last bomb. Yeah, I'll go ahead and speed it up to 2 because, well, it just works better this way. Yeah, I'm kind of out of practice. Forgot to jump when I should have. Getting a message on Skype. Hang on. Okay. By the way, that timer, it's not really much of a timer. It just controls how much points you get when you finish the level. It doesn't really kill you if you run out of bonus. So you really don't have a timer to worry about. Every level in this game has a theme. Like the first one is just an introduction to the game. The second one dealt with robots. Now we have bombs coming down from the ceiling. And now we have blocks that whenever they touch you, they make you jump in a random direction. Now, supposedly, the whole purpose of the game is that you're defusing bombs that some terrorists laid down on some Jupiter moon. I think that was the storyline. And the reason you're able to jump is with special jet upward momentum propulsion boots. I think that's what it was. I know it was an acronym of JUMP. Level 5, Vampire. Yep, the entire level you're being chased by vampire bats. The second they touch you, you die. Of course, that's kind of obvious. Go ahead and restart the game. Now, a lot of times I'm just kind of derp when it comes to the controls, so I'm gonna go ahead and save my way through it just to show the ending. Right through the head, too. For some reason, my body just grew in size when he fell. Funny story, someone over in Australia, I only know him by the name of Black, he made a Jumpman editor for Windows. It was a 32-bit app, and it was called Jumpman Under Construction. Sort of went backwards there. I forgot to save after robots. But yeah, someone made an editor to where you can build your own levels with their own rules. How many darts could appear on the screen, those white dots. How accurate they were, how many could be on the screen, how fast they could travel. Whether or not to put robots on the screen or bombs coming down from the screen. How many of these bombs, where they could be put. If any of them offered any bonus points when you collected them. Right down to the sound effects. Anytime where you have full control over a video game, over what is placed, that gets my attention, because I love building things. somewhere on my computer I do have RPG Maker XP, and I'm kind of eager to dive back into it. It's like he was having a squat fit or something. Is that even the word, squat fit? But Tanzi is saying System Shock 2 is kicking his ass. Well then, just put in Bioshock, it's the same game. Invasion is a fun little level because you are shooting down little spacecraft. It's one of the only levels in the game where you can't jump at all. You are instead firing off your own white pellets of doom. It's also one of the few levels where the bonus is completely eliminated. It's because you can score as many points as you want for shooting down all the spacecraft. You can actually proceed at your own pace. Ah, fuck it. Grand Puzzle 1. When I was little, this puzzle, this puzzle level, it kind of gave me a little bit of trouble because I never knew exactly how to get those four at the very, very top. I kind of knew that collecting bombs would create a puzzle, would create a ladder piece, but I didn't really understand the whole point of it. So I just kept collecting bombs until I finished the level. It wasn't until much, much later that I understood that these 4 bombs you're not supposed to collect, ever. And I just kind of blew it right there. We have a crazy fellow in the chat. Hello. Level 7, Builder. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's level 8. This is the final level in the beginner course. And the primary theme, of course, is you are building things with every bomb you collect. It creates a new piece of the level. And as you can tell, it's It's causing a regressive effect on my speech. I'm suddenly forgetting that I can, in fact, slow down and talk. I still don't know what the fuck that's about. I can also do that little thing at the top of the ladder, too. It's like he's doing a little tiny dance at the very top rung of a ladder. Top gamer tip: stay as far away from the sides and the ceiling as possible because you're the most vulnerable there. Level 9. Look out below. The exact opposite of Builder. Pieces of the level just come crashing down on top of you every time you collect one of the bombs. You're kind of screwed right from the get-go. It's one of the nastier things about this game. You can actually start... You can start pre-fucked. Hotfoot. This was a fun level, and you're about to see why. Everywhere you jump, you destroy parts of the level. Slight reminder, yes, I am in fact using save states. I've come to learn that some handset phones actually make the sound actually ring like this, like when you collect a bomb. Right up the ass, too. D20, I'm considering pausing the stream for a while just so I can go eat too. Yeah, I'm gonna try to finish Jumpman and stop the stream and go eat something. Granted, it's gonna take a while, but I'm gonna let everybody know ahead of time that, yeah, I'm gonna stop after this. This is probably the first level in the game where the level itself trolls you. Because a lot of times the bombs, they run away, and not only are they running away, but sometimes the directions they go lead you in the direction of an incoming bullet. Robots 2. This is the first level whenever you choose the randomizer function of the game. Every time you choose the randomizer, you will always start with Robots 2. And when I was growing up, I kept thinking that the order in which the levels would be chosen would be because of the order in which I grabbed the bombs. And it seemed like that was the case. Then it turned out, no, it was still totally random. It was just that the game favored certain levels. Oh, God. Level 13, Hailstones. Okay, these hailstones, they will follow you throughout the entire level. And what I mean by follow you is that they will... They bounce, of course, but they will track where you are, and they will always drop them in your direction. So it was always more of a favorable option to make sure they drop in the center, where you knew it was going to take a while for them to drop down. so you can take on the other two on the sides. Eventually, you would have to take on the center ones, but with all the different obstacles, it would be easier to take them on last. You want to get the two on the side first, just to get them out of the way. Level 14, Dragon Slayer. Ironically enough, the same title as a famous Famicom series. The gimmick here is that you do not, you can't jump to the side. You can only jump straight up. And the whole gimmick is that you can kill dragons, but every time you kill a dragon, a part of the level starts to flatten. So you couldn't kill dragons forever. Level 15, Grand Puzzle 2. Of course, the gimmick would be that you have to try to somehow get all 5 of these treasures. Obviously, the toughest part would be to get the one on the very bottom, but you can't because when it sees you, it closes. It just knows you're there. And you can't fall on top of it. So the trick here is to grab one that makes you invisible and then run for it. Because, hey, if it can't see you, it can't close. So there you go. Level 16, Ride Around. You have 2 platforms that go around the screen in a kind of like a carousel. I did notice a glitch with the platforms when I was little. Occasionally you would fall through the platforms. Yeah. Level 17, The Roost. There are no smart darts, but there is a hazard of 3 birds that are constantly hounding your ass. And as an added frustration, when you grab the 2 on the very top, the 2 on the sides, it creates one more bomb on the very bottom of the screen, meaning you have to somehow get yourself back down again just to grab those 2 bombs. Level 18, Roll Me Over. This is the final level of the intermediate course. Not only do you have 2 smart darts to worry about, but you have to deal with these two snaky balls that can move very fast. Especially among the hilly surfaces, they move along in a snake-like pattern. Fuck. When I was little, I always had problems with this level. I was always scared to go up to the very, very top to try to get the two, not the two, but the 4 bombs there on the very top. I mean, for obvious reasons, because A, it's all the way up there, and B, you still have to deal with those 2 dots. And those fucking things are relentless. I'm almost convinced they can outrun you on solid ground. On flat ground, I mean. Okay, that was luck. You know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna take it and go. No, I can't take it and go because I'm evidently too derp to climb down the ladder. Come on, go down the stupid rope. I know I can do this. Oh, for fuck's sake. It wouldn't grab the ladder? Yeah, for this game, you have to be dead on accurate when trying to grab a rope or trying to grab onto a ladder. Otherwise, it's not going to register, and you're risking death. You can't even walk across a rope and expect to go down. You have to know exactly when to stop. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna save state in the middle of the level. Don't want to, but I don't think I have much of a choice. There we go, finally. Level 19? Or was it 20? Level 19, Ladder Challenge. First level of the Advanced course. Level 20, Figure It. This is another sort of a trollish kind of level. You have to get the bombs in the exact order that the level progresses, otherwise you are fucked. Yeah, if you grab the two on the very bottom that's right next to you at the start, you will not complete the level, period. Jump and Run is a nasty level with up to 4 darts at a time. It's punishing and extremely cruel, but it also serves as a beacon for what's ahead. I mean, it's definitely a warm-up act for something that happens much later that's even more cruel and sadistic. Lies, lies. What's the lies about Batanzi? Honestly, there's really no point in reenacting, well, not reenacting, but just reiterating the famous Lord Cat catchphrase. It's kind of assumed right out of the gate that you are going to die a shit ton of times. Have to pause for a second. My nose is twitching really bad.
Twitch, twitch, twitch.
Twitchy, twitchy. Twitching and itching. Even worse than twitching. How's it going?
Oh, I'm tired.
School got you down?
Yeah.
Level 22, freeze. This is also a really nasty level. 2 dots are patrolling the map, as well as three satellites that when they touch you, they freeze you. Preferably just long enough for one of the darts to nail you. The worst part of all is that they're constantly homing into your position. Once they see you on a horizontal or vertical axis, they will zero in on you. Now the freeze does wear off, but there's really no point in knowing that because it's going to hold you long enough for one of those things to nail you. See, as you just saw there, I was able to break free, but it grabbed me again just long enough for the dart to nail me. Alright, let's see if I can live with dying once. Nope, I can't. It's another reason why you gotta stay away from the sides and from the ceiling at all costs, because if you're trying to jump over the ceiling, you could get shot by something you haven't even seen yet. You keep thinking you're going to outrun that shot, but you don't. You can't. Fuck!
Said by probably every gamer ever.
Damn straight. Alright, I will accept this loss and attempt to get that last one. Yes, I got it. Yay!
The question is, will you accept the loss in defeat? Or in good spirits? Oh my.
Level 23, follow the leader. There is only one hazard, and you're about to see what it is the second I grab this bomb. There's a reason why I'm fidgeting back and forth. They are following my every movement. Try this again. See if I can't develop some kind of pattern to hold them long enough for me to... No, can't do that. I have to be able to hold them long enough so that I can get a good head start on the bombs, on grabbing these things. It went straight for where I was. Okay, I'm just going to jump up and down a couple of times like an idiot, and then grab the bomb. It just appeared right behind my ass. Why? Crazy, isn't it? Also, CW says, hey, hello. He says, sup, I say soup.
Crazy.
He
Hi,
says,
Crazy
sup, I
Warlock.
say soup. Level 24, Jungle. This is that crazy, insane shit I was telling you about earlier. That one level was sort of like a prelude to. See, this time, I think there's 4 smart darts that chase you. But the level's just so huge with the amounts of platforming and rope. It just gets overly sadistic. If you're playing this normally, you are guaranteed to lose 1 life. Right next to my face, too. Level 25. Mystery Maze is... This is a fucked up level. The entire level is covered in blackness. You have to discover the level as you progress. You are essentially drawing the level as you move. Okay, so there's a ladder here. Cool. There's rope. And I fall to my death. So, I'm missing something here. Oh, it was right there. Durr. Level 26, Gunfighter. This is the third level in the game to which you cannot jump. You are instead regulated to shooting bullets against two other computer-controlled drones who will shoot at you. If you can outwit them, you can finish the level in under 30 seconds. Level 27, Robots 3. You just have to deal with 3 robots, but they are constantly homed in on your position. However, this one will not come down upon you. So it's kind of a safe spot. Player 1, yes. Evidently, they do make noises. You may have noticed a pattern in which they maneuver. They never go all the way to the side to actually kill you. They merely try to trap you, which you can use to your advantage. You can always look for a break in their movement to proceed in the level. However, just be aware that they move faster when moving horizontally. I could be wrong on this, but I think they can outrun you. They can't outclimb you, however, so you can use that to your advantage. Actually, you move at the same speed as them, so I guess it kind of evens out. Level 27? No, level 28. Now you see it. This is another level that will troll the ever-loving fuck out of you. When you grab a bomb, it will make the entire level disappear, but another part of the level has disappeared, which is a piece of walkable material. And unfortunately, you're kind of left to guess as to what the hell just disappeared. So as long as you're good at remembering what disappeared, you're golden. Luckily, the ones on the top don't have anything that disappears, so you're kind of safe there. Level 29. Going down. As you can tell, this one is kind of nuts. There's already 4 smart darts that chase you around. Plus, there is a constantly descending elevator. Plus, of course, parts of the level disappear when you collect the bombs, so that's another problem we have to deal with. Just have to accept the fact that I'm not going to be able to take that ride. And finally, Grand Puzzle 3. This is the final puzzle of the game, the final level in the entire game period. One thing to note, this level does not appear in the randomizer table of producing levels. The only way you will ever get to play this level, period, is simply by playing through the advanced course. Or the Grand Loop course. Now, I could be wrong about this, but I think there is supposed to be an order in which you're supposed to collect the bombs. But I have to beg you, please don't quote me on that, because I don't remember the exact nature of this level. I only know about part 2, which is even more sinister. Yeah, I kind of gave part of it away already. Yeah. You notice that block has just turned yellow. I have to somehow get it to touch me, which will make the level change. See, now the level's changed, and we have an even more difficult level ahead of me. For part 2, you have to be extremely careful at how you proceed. Extremely careful, because now you are sort of like in a bonus round. And when I say bonus round, meaning you only get one shot at this part. So you may as well only have one life left. But the good part is, it doesn't matter if you get killed or not, the game is already beat. Yeah, if you die here, you'll still get the ending. What kind of matters at this point is whether or not you manage to get an additional 2,000 points. See, what I'm trying to do now is collect this one and proceed back down the ladder without getting myself killed, which is a lot harder than it looks. See, what I want to do now is proceed down and get that last one. I should mention, there is a freeware version of this game floating about for MS-DOS, which has been tweaked so that you can run it on Windows 7. So if you ever have the time, check out what I think it's called Classic Jumpman. By the way, how's STO holding up still? The Space Mafia is still kicking. So if you want to come back, you can, Batonzi. But yeah, that was Jumpman for the Commodore 64, and you can also play it on the Atari 400, which is slightly different, but not all that much. And once again, look up Classic Jumpman, and you can play it for free on MS-DOS. Not talking piracy there. It is a legitimate product. It's a legit freeware product. You can download it with the blessing of Randy Glover, the creator. He's been really kind to people who want to port and remake the original game. But yeah, that was Jumpman for the Commodore 64, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream because, damn it, it is almost 7 o'clock and I am hungry.